Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I have been so stinking busy the past few weeks, and if you follow me on Instagram, you know why. And today's topic is about our engagement. I'm going to be sharing a few of the photos of the decorations, the gifts, the story of how he did it, and then a few of the pictures of him asking me. I'm so excited to start this new journey of my life in our new home, which I will be showing you on my next YouTube. It'll be about moving tips and a first look at the house and what all we've done to it so far. We are in love. I'm telling you, we've been on cloud 9 with all of the support and love from you guys, from our families, our friends, just everything. We've been soaking it all in, and we could not be any happier with how everything has turned out. So I'm gonna start with our story of how he even planned all of this, everything he's told me that he had planned after he asked. So here it is. So the house is what I'm gonna start with, because that's kind of what made him do it at the house versus other plans. So we decided to get a house. We were tired of the apartment. We felt like we were outgrowing it. We wanted something bigger. We were tired of walking the dogs. We wanted a yard. We wanted something that we can actually do ourselves. So that is where we decided to start looking for a house. So we got with our money person, a realtor, told them what we wanted, and we came across this house, immediately fell in love. As soon as we walked in the door, we're like, wow, this feels so homey and so amazing. Let's do it. Put an offer in the same day, got it 2 days later, so it was like quick on top of it, but we could not be more happy with our decision. I'm telling you that part because Lars had originally had it planned for a different date to ask me. He's had the ring, I think, since like May is when I think he got it. I'm not exactly even sure, because I did not go with him to pick out the ring. All I ever told him was what color I wanted and the shape. I either wanted teardrop or oval, and then I wanted rose gold for sure. I love rose gold, everything rose gold. I'm all about it. Can't tell from my shirt. Just love everything rose gold. So I told him that's all I wanted, and to tell him I wanted him to go in and look at a ring and be like, I know she'll love it. So that's why I didn't want anything to do with it. I didn't want to know what he was getting, when he was gonna do it. I didn't want to try on rings, nothing. So this was all him. So I think he got the ring. I think he had told me in like May, and I may have that wrong, but I'm not exactly sure. But I think he said May. And he was originally gonna do it possibly for the new year. I don't know how he was gonna hang on to the ring for that long, but we were gonna possibly go to New York for December, and that's when he was considering doing it, was when we went to New York. But then he moved it up because we had bought Thomas Rhett tickets for Louisville in October, which I have sold them because unfortunately we're not gonna be able to go because of a schedule change, which I'm gonna tell y'all about later on when it gets closer to it actually happening. But we actually sadly had to get rid of those tickets, and he was going to do it at the Thomas Rhett concert in October. Well, we couldn't go, so that changed those plans. And then he moved it to my birthday weekend because I was going to have my family and a few of my closest friends in town visiting, and he was going to do it while they were already here, but not on my birthday, but the same weekend. And then once we figured out we were closing on the house, he decided that's what would be perfect. It'd be super memorable for our first home, our first night in the house and everything. He just felt like it was gonna be super special to us to do it in our home. So that's when he changed it again. He changed it a million times. I told him I'm surprised that he even set it for a long time away, because I didn't know how he was going to be able to hold on to the ring for that long, to be honest. But I wanted nothing to do with any of the planning. I'm so happy. It was a huge surprise for me. So now I'm going to kind of go into the story of how he got me dressed up and how he did everything else. So about a week before we were gonna get engaged, my nails were super grown out, and I just happened to be talking about it at his mom's house. I was like, oh my gosh, look at how bad my nails look. They're so grown out. I need to go this week. And one of his sisters offered to go with me. She was like, oh, I just went out of the house anyways, I'll go with you. which was secretly the way to make sure my nails were done. It's so funny. I was gonna almost get rainbow nails, and she was like, I don't really like that. I was like, really? Like, I see a lot of girls do that. And she was just like, I don't really know. Like, maybe if you like it, but not really. And then it had me rethinking, like, well, maybe it's not a cute idea for me. Maybe I'll get tired of it, because I love doing bright colors, but I always get tired of them after like a few days. So I was like, maybe that's true. So I just went with a super soft, neutrally pinkish white. It's my safe zone, something that I know I'm gonna love, and just went with it. And then that following Thursday, so Monday, that was Monday, I got my nails done. Thursday, so the Thursday before the Saturday he proposed, he came home and he was like, we are going to go to Thomas Rhett concert, because he actually happened to be coming to our hometown, and we were actually going to be closing on the house that Friday, the same day as the Thomas Rhett concert. And we had thought about going, but we were both just like, we're going to be so busy with the house. We close that day. We're going to want to be moving. We're not going to really want to leave it. And he was like, let's just go. It'll be like our miniature little getaway for a second. We've always wanted to see him in concert, because if you don't know, a lot of Thomas Rhett songs have always been Lars and I favorite songs. Even before we moved in together, that was like always our artist, I guess you would say. Every song he came out with, we just felt like it was about us. So we were really excited that he actually came to our hometown, and I was like, fine, let's go. He's never gonna be here like for another whole other year. We'll regret it. It's only one night, whatever. So we went to Thomas Rhett, which ended up being absolutely unbelievable, because we bought tickets that Thursday, the day before the concert, and we ended up getting almost like 10 people away from him. It was absolutely insane and absolutely awesome. So we were just on cloud nine about that, because it's an artist we've always wanted to see, and we got to like listen to our songs together. It was just absolutely amazing. And then Saturday, so probably a week or two before the engagement on Saturday, he had said, let's go out to eat a nice dinner for, you know, like celebrating buying a house. Our anniversary is coming up, and we'll probably not have much free time once we get in the house, so let's just do it right as we're getting in it, because we know that every weekend once we are actually in there is going to be so crazy. And I was like, oh, I don't really want to, but fine, like whatever, because I know I was going to want to be staying at the house and doing stuff, especially because it was going to be the day after closing. We closed on Friday the 21st, I think. So we got engaged on the 22nd, which is Saturday. And he wanted to go out to eat dinner on that same Saturday, the day after we closed. And I was like, fine, like whatever. I'm not really in the mood to do that, because we're going to be one at the house. But you're right, we are going to be super busy. Our anniversary is coming up, and we should celebrate closing the house, because it's a huge, amazing accomplishment. So I went with it, and he was like, the place we're going to go, it's going to have a dress code, so we have to wear something kind of nice. And I was like, okay. And there was a romper that everyone's obsessed with that we got our engagement pictures done in, but I had bought it like a year and a half ago. I bought it from a random boutique online. I don't even remember what it was, but I was like, oh my gosh, that'd be such a cute like date night outfit, or even like a wedding or whatever outfit. And I got it, and I just never have the chance to wear it, because we don't go super like dressy often, like maybe like anniversaries and like Valentine's Day, but that's like literally about it, and birthdays. So not often, and we don't even do it on all of those occasions. So I just haven't had the chance to wear it. And I even called my mom, and I was like, you know, Lars and I are on a date tonight. Which romper should I wear? And I sent her little pictures, and she's like, definitely that one. She's like, it's so cute, and if you're going somewhere nice, like you might as well wear it, because you don't get to wear it often. I was like, okay, true. So got the romper on, loved it, threw on some black heels. He was like, should I wear jeans or khakis? I was like, wear khakis. We're both going to dress up. This is a really nice place. We might as well dress up, because you get to wear jeans all the time. So we were both like, okay, that's true. And I thought nothing of him, like the colors kind of matching me, just because when a guy dresses nice, I feel like they usually just go with like black and khaki, because you just can't go wrong with it. It's always super like nice looking and dressy. So I thought nothing of it. And he was like, are you gonna make fun of me because I'm matching you? And I was like, no, you look really nice. Like, I thought nothing of it. So I went to dinner. We had like a really nice steak, potatoes, oh my gosh, wine. It was so good. And then on the way home, he was like, I don't feel, this is the funny part of the whole story, and he might hate me for telling you this, but it's funny. So before, as we were leaving the restaurant, he was like, I feel really bad. I don't know if it's like that appetizer I had, because he ate some shrimp, and I don't like seafood, sadly. I wish I did. I tried it, hated it, so I didn't eat it. But he had a whole appetizer of shrimp, and he was like, I think it was that shrimp. It was hurting my belly. Probably should try to use the bathroom. I was like, well, you can't wait till we get home. He was like, no, I don't think so. I just want to go now. We were about like 25 minutes from home, so I was like, well, that is kind of a long time. So I wanted Cheesecake Factory to take home. I was like, well, I'm gonna order Cheesecake Factory and you can just use the bathroom while we wait on it to get ready and to have the cheesecake ready. And he was like, okay, cool. So we went to the mall. He left me, went to the bathroom, and which I thought he really was, but I'll tell you later on that he clearly was not. But I was waiting for the cheesecake, and we grabbed it. We got in the car and left. So, oh my gosh, I feel so much better. I was like, good, let's head home. And on the way to eat dinner, the traffic was awful. Like, we sat in like 10 minutes, like to go nowhere. It was on like, took us like 10 minutes to go like a mile. It was just ridiculous. So he was like, I'm gonna go a different way home because this is just stupid. And I was like, okay, because at the time we were staying at the apartment, because the only things we had packed was all of our everything except for our essentials. So our clothes, our bed, and our bathroom stuff were all still at the apartment, but everything else was at the house. So he was like, I'm just gonna go to the apartment a different way, like to avoid the traffic. And I was like, okay, like I'm kind of somewhat still trying to learn my way around here, especially the places that we don't go to often, which is where this restaurant was. It wasn't somewhere that I drive often, so I didn't know anything about it. And I was like, okay, whatever, cool, let's go. So I'm sitting in the car and I'm like eating my cheesecake, like a few bites here and there, like feeding him as he's driving. And I'm thinking nothing of it. I don't know where we are exactly. Like I've seen it before, but like not well enough to know exactly where I am. And then we're driving, and I realized we're getting close to the house, which I knew that our stuff wasn't at, like our essential stuff, like to sleep here. We had no bed, we didn't have our bathroom, toothbrush, we didn't have any of that, or clothes here yet. We were gonna be moving it that Sunday. And he was like, well, I'm just gonna run by the house and make sure everything's okay and like grab a few things because, and I thought nothing of that because once we moved everything but our essentials here, we kept forgetting stuff. That day I was getting ready, I did not pack, I forgot to leave my heels out of the bag. So he had to come back to the house while I was getting ready to grab my high heels to wear with my romper because all I had was flip-flops and tennis shoes. And I was like, there's no way that's going with this outfit. So he had to come back here so that I had time to get ready to grab my shoes. So I thought nothing of it. I was like, yeah, we could probably pick up a few things that we need, whatever, thought nothing of it. So I'm sitting in the, like I even almost have my shoes kicked off at this point. I'm like sitting back, I'm eating my cheesecake, like just loving life. And we pull up to the house and we have a garage clicker, and that's how we go through the house. We never unlock the front door, we just leave it locked, so we would go to the garage. And we pull up and he gets out and he like is waiting for me in the front of the car, and I was like, open the garage, that's how we go in. And he was like, no. So he came to my door, got me out, and that's when I realized this is happening, like something, this is happening. Okay, I don't know, just hit me because, and while we were walking to the front door, he was walking slowly and he was giving me a speech about how much he loves me and all the mushy gushy stuff, and it was just, I started crying. And we get to the door and we're both so like caught up in our emotions, he can barely unlock the door. It was so cute. I was still crying. And I'm about to cry now. And we unlocked the door and opened it up, and that's when I saw the mantle all decorated and candles. And I saw my friend Erin, the girl I work with often, she was snapping pictures, and I was just, it was so beautiful and so perfectly planned. It was just absolutely amazing. So he comes in, he asks me, that's all he did inside the house. He kind of did the speech to me outside when it was just him and I. And then once he got inside, he asked me to marry him, and I said yes. After I said yes, we hugged for like 10 minutes straight, I swear. Just holding each other, so excited. I turned around and there's our family recording on their phones. They're in tears, I'm in tears. We're just, I'm just amazed by everything. And then we have a back door that's right beside the fireplace, and I saw it open and then come out like all of our friends that from around here. And so it was like everyone kept coming through, and we were like standing at the door hugging everyone, like each person was congratulating us. It was like hug, hug, hug. So many people. I was just amazed that he had put together a huge surprise for me, not only to ask me to marry him, but our friends were also there. And then so I'm hugging everyone's like congratulating me, and we're both just so excited. And then lastly, the doors open for a while, and I look outside, and there stands my mom, my stepdad, my niece, and my best friend from home. And I had no idea they were here, so that made me almost cry again. And there's a picture of me going like, when I saw them, and it's so true of how I felt. I was so excited they were here, and I hugged all of them. And it was absolutely amazing. I got to spend our engagement with both of our families and our closest friends. It was just amazing. And inside our house, we had a table set up with like really cute baskets that my family and his family had made for me. There was a really cute fruit tray and wine and cheese tray, and they had made food. We had pink champagne. I had a cute sash. Like, it was just everything I could have asked for and more. Like, everyone who helped him put it together and decorate it did such an amazing job. And honestly, I have no idea how everyone kept it a secret. So many people knew about this. It blows my mind that this many people knew and did not let something slip. So it came together so perfectly, and I wish I could relive that night over and over, because it was just so perfect in every single little way. So I could not ask for it to have been any more special. And what's even more amazing about it is that all the decorations for the engagement that were on the mantle were things that he picked out. Everything, his sisters and family and our families both helped him, but everything that was used for the engagement can also be used for decoration in our house. So there was like greenery, some lanterns, some little crates, a mirror that I'm obsessed with. I have it already hanging up. All of it has been used as decoration in our new house. So it even means that much more to have it sitting around and reminding me of how amazing the engagement was. I just am obsessed, you guys. Like, I'm blown away. The ring is just absolutely gorgeous. I will show you a close-up in a second because it's breathtaking, and he did such an amazing job. He did all of it. He planned it all. He wanted it this house. He wanted it rustic. He wanted it, beautiful. Everyone helped him. Everyone pitched in, putting it together for him, making it perfect. I mean, it was just, I can't say it enough how amazing that entire night was. We celebrated all night, drank a little bit, had fun with our friends and family, and then we had to go back to our apartment, sadly, that night. And then ever since then, the next day, it was time to be moving. So Saturday or Sunday, that whole entire next day, we brought over our bed, our clothes, and our bathroom essentials over here. That way we could start sleeping over here and not at the apartment anymore. And we started unloading stuff and getting settled in. Luckily, my mom did stay until Thursday, and then my best friend, Joe Kate from my hometown, stayed until Tuesday. So I had both of them here helping me tackle everything, paint a few of the rooms, unload everything, and get somewhat settled to where I could like function, because I was literally like, oh my god, everything's everywhere. I don't know where to start. I don't know what to do. Oh my god. So thankful that they were able to stay and help me, because I needed it. But yeah, so that's pretty much the entire story of the engagement. And what's even funnier, I forgot about this, before we left the restaurant, I was like, we are way too cute to not get a picture. We never dress up. We actually match. Let's get a picture together. And I will even show you the picture that I had taken. I had asked the girl at the front desk of the restaurant to take a picture of us, because I was like, we're out to eat, we bought a house, it's our anniversary, would you mind taking a picture for us? And she was like, absolutely. And I almost added it on Instagram that night as we were in the car driving to the house for the engagement, which is even funnier because I legit thought we weren't gonna have any pictures made together, and I was gonna be so sad because we were gonna go right back home, take off all of our cute clothes, and no one was ever gonna know how cute we were. So it's so funny. I will show you next a few. I'm gonna show you first that picture of us at the restaurant, and then I'm gonna show you some pictures of the decorations and the gifts along with the video of the gifts, and then I'm also going to lastly show you the pictures of him asking me and the video of him asking me, and then I'm going to show you all the pictures with our friends and family who was here to celebrate with us. So watch this.
Kinsey Camp, will you make me the luckiest guy in the world? And will you marry me?
I hope you guys enjoyed watching all of our little engagement pictures. It was so amazing. I'm just literally still on cloud 9 about it. It's so crazy knowing I have a fiance now, and before long I'm gonna be planning a wedding, and I'm going to be doing a wedding series once I start actually planning. I am gonna be doing a wedding series of like tips that I've learned, things that I've done, ideas that I have, you know, just whatever wedding wise. I will be doing a few YouTubes over it, and then once we are married, I will be doing a YouTube over a recap of everything. So we are wanting to hire a video, and Aaron will be our photographer, so we will have that, and I will make sure to have the wedding video to you guys. I hope you guys enjoy watching our little engagement proposal video, and don't forget to like this video, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna be better about adding videos, and you can kind of keep up with my life more than what I add on Instagram. So I will see you guys soon.